Assalamu alaikum, it's Nishal from your Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar. We have the privilege this afternoon to be sitting with a pioneer in the catering industry, a gentleman whose business started up in the mid-1990s, just as South Africa got into its democracy, the very famous, very popular Solly Manjra. Assalamu alaikum, Uncle Solly, and thank you so much for hosting us at your beautiful premises. I had a chance to walk around the cooking area. I know that we're going to be using that area to be cooking for our Ramadan and Eid Feeding Scheme. I just wanted to know, for how many years has Solly Manjra been involved with Al Ansar Outreach and the Eid Feeding Scheme?
It's been to over 20 years, 27 years now.
For 27 years,
Yes.
Solly Manjra has
Correct.
been involved in our Eid
Yes,
Feeding Scheme.
for outreach feeding scheme, Al Ansar.
Gee.
Yes.
And how many meals do you think Solly Manjra's caterers have prepared over these last 27 years?
For Al Ansar.
Gee.
Well, let me tell you, I must tell you, close to about over 3 million.
Over 3 million meals
Yes.
cooked right here in Sikha Lake in Durban at the Solly Manjra's
For Al Ansar feeding scheme.
Gee.
Yes.
And it's such a pleasure to have you, your family, and your business involved in it once again this year. If you had to pass a message to any one of our listeners that's listening now, thinking that they would like to sponsor a deg at 1,850 Rand, what's the message that you would give to our listening public?
First of all, I'd like to greet Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all our Muslim listeners and non-Muslims too. End of the day, this feeding scheme is not to make money. No, it's also what you say, community work.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so actually my business is not only a business, it's also an institute as well too.
Yes.
And I love, my dad used to do this feeding scheme
Yes.
in 50s.
Yes.
And then gradually I was very attached to him. I love cooking. And then I was attached to him, and that's how I took it over.
Gee.
My dad used to do like 10, 12 pots. And now, now, Al Ansar brought me to that figure, gone massive now.
Yes.
So I would really appreciate to our listeners there that sponsoring a leg of akni or halim or any food, we appreciate. The end of the day is not for me to make money.
Yes.
No. My dad told me, when you come to things like this,
Charity.
don't make money. Just your staff get paid.
Gee.
Just cover your light and water,
Yes.
right? And your wood. That's it. Now you mustn't make money because it's something that you must do while you're living.
While you're living.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Feeding scheme. Feeding is a very huge this thing in front of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Feeding is very nice. So sometimes what happens now, when I'm doing this outreach cooking, one thing, alhamdulillah, the members were very nice, very helpful, very kind, right? They didn't give me any hard time.
Yes.
On time, the things, stuff, ingredients were delivered to
Yes.
me. And I really appreciate that Almighty grant those members that passed away, the Haji Muhammad Yusuf, our Azim Bucks, another few other members, raise the status high in Jannat al-Firdaus and make the cover piece of Jannat for them. And the future, who's running it, give them a lot of confidence, long life and strength to run that institute, what you call it, outreach, cooking, Al Ansar. So, and he's not making money there.
No.
No, definitely, I promise that when we sell at one day, people donating, they're not donating for me for that money that comes in my pocket. Even that outreach too, not 1 cent came in my pocket.
Absolutely.
I did it goodness of my heart.
And we appreciate it.
Right? So that's how it works. And we really, once more again, I'm saying, the sponsor will be really appreciated. And people do appreciate the food. And today's time, everybody looking for food.
That's
The
it.
way our crisis is going around, Yeah, and also this unrest, disasters like Tongat and all. Yeah.
So, Alhamdulillah, we get the opportunity once again this year, within the next 6 to 8 weeks, to make a difference in people's lives one more time. And we're glad to have you and your team on board again this year. I'm told that we'll be visiting you every Sunday to pick up degs and just distribute it to all different parts of KZN. So we've got our work cut out for us over the next 6 to 8 weeks. I think it's 55 degs every Sunday just for the for the feeding scheme. For exactly. So again, thank you so much for giving us your time. I know you're a very busy man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. No problem. Yeah, and also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for throughout the world for all the Muslims, Ramzan Mubarak to them, and make the fast, the tilawat of the Quran, the Taraweeh, everything, make it nice and easy. And even you all too.
Thank you.
And give my sister Swalia, yeah, give her a long life. She really doing a tremendous work. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants my sister Swalia long life with good health. And she must see many more birthdays. And Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant those passed away from this world, raise their status high in Jannat al-Firdaus and make the qabr piece of Jannah. Those are sick, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant the sick people full shifa kamil. Sallallahu ala nabil ummi.